In a world where only the toughest survive, two ancient predators sit on their thrones. One is a living dinosaur, a walking fortress armed with a venomous kiss of death. The other is an armored giant whose jaws can turn bone to dust. For ages, their kingdoms have stood apart. But what happens when these two champions are forced into a fight for survival? Who would actually win in a showdown between a Komodo dragon and a saltwater crocodile? The answer is way more complicated than you think. First up, weighing in at well over 1,000 kilograms and stretching over 6 meters long, we have the largest reptile on Earth, the saltwater crocodile. This isn't just an animal. It's a prehistoric killing machine that evolution perfected. Its number one weapon? A bite that holds the record for the strongest in the animal kingdom. With a crushing force of 3,700 pounds per square inch, its jaws don't just bite, they annihilate. But it's not all about raw power. The Salty is a genius of the ambush. It can wait for hours, perfectly still, with just its eyes and nostrils above the water, biding its time. When it strikes, it's an explosion of violence. It launches from the water, dragging its prey down into the depths to be finished off by its signature move, the death roll. This terrifying spinning maneuver rips its victims apart, making sure there's absolutely no chance of escape. Its body is a fortress, wrapped in thick armor-like scales. In the water, the saltwater crocodile isn't a king. It's a god. And its opponent, the absolute ruler of its island domain. The Komodo dragon, hitting 3 meters in length and weighing up to 90 kilograms, this is the world's biggest lizard. What it gives up in size to the croc, it more than makes up for with a uniquely terrifying set of tools. Its skin isn't just tough. Secretly reinforced with thousands of tiny bones, creating a natural suit of chainmail armor. The dragon's main weapon is a nasty 1-2 punch of teeth and venom. 60 serrated teeth are like a shark's, made to slice deep and cause horrific wounds. But the real game changer is its venom. For decades, scientists thought it was just a case of nasty bacteria. The truth is far cooler and way more sinister. The dragon has venom glands that pump out a cocktail of toxins designed to send its victim into shock. The venom stops blood from clotting and causes a massive sudden drop in blood pressure. A single bite is all it takes. The dragon can then hang back and patiently wait, sometimes for days, as its prey slowly and surely bleeds out. So, when you put these two titans side by side, how do they stack up? In the size and weight class, this is a total mismatch. The saltwater crocodile has a massive advantage. Easily 10 times heavier and twice as long as a big Komodo dragon. When it comes to weapons, it's a classic battle of brute force versus deadly precision. You have the crocodile's bone-shattering 3,700 psi bite against the dragon's slice and dice teeth backed by shock-inducing venom. On land, the Komodo is surprisingly quick, hitting speeds of 20 kilometers per hour in a sprint. But the second the fight goes near the water, the crocodile is in a whole other league. One is an armored tank. The other is a patient, venomous assassin. This fight is going to be won or lost in one key place: the environment. We're setting this clash at the edge of a murky jungle river, right where their two worlds collide. This is contested ground. For the croc, that water is everything. It's the source of its strength and its deadly ambushes. Every single inch the dragon gets closer to that riverbank, the odds swing wildly in the croc's favor. But for the Komodo, the dry, dense jungle is its home turf, giving it the room it needs to land a bite and then vanish. The entire battle comes down to one question: who can pull the other into their arena? The fight is on. Drawn by a scent on the wind, the Komodo dragon stalks the river's edge, its forked tongue tasting the air. It has no idea that just beneath the surface, a colossal shadow is watching its every move. Suddenly, the water erupts. The saltwater crocodile lunges out with terrifying speed, its huge jaws snapping shut like a bear trap. The dragon, using its land-based agility, throws itself back and dodges the kill shot, but not entirely. The croc's teeth tear into the dragon's leg, a painful, damaging blow, but not a fatal one. The dragon scrambles away into the jungle, but it has already delivered its own deadly counterattack. It managed to sink its teeth into the crocodile's softer snout, injecting its venom. The problem? The fight is far from over. A creature of the crocodile's immense size and thick hide won't go down quickly. The venom will take a long time to work. The dragon now needs to play the waiting game, but the crocodile isn't the kind of animal to just lie down and die. It pushes forward, heaving its massive body onto the land. The dragon, while quick, is completely outmuscled and now forced into a head-on brawl. This is the final stand. The dragon tries to circle the giant, looking for another shot. But even on land, the crocodile is a monster. With a shockingly fast lunge, it closes the gap. This time, there's no escape. The full crushing power of its 3,700/700/bite comes down on the dragon's body. The Komodo's armored skin, as tough as it is, stands no chance against that kind of bone-shattering pressure. In a brutal, decisive instant, the battle is over. So, in a straight-up fight, the winner is the saltwater crocodile. As terrifying as the Komodo dragon's venom is, the crocodile's overwhelming advantages in size, raw power, and sheer defense are just too much to handle. The dragon's entire strategy depends on being able to bite and wait. In a close-quarters brawl like this, it just wouldn't get the time it needs before the crocodile's catastrophic bite ends the fight for good. It was a true clash of titans, a battle of deadly venom against unstoppable force. And while the saltwater crocodile takes the crown in this matchup, both of these animals are incredible survivors at the absolute top of their game. Who do you think would win in a different situation? Let us know what you think in the comments, and don't forget to subscribe for more epic animal battles.